And it's PLB with basketball news, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a series on this channel, which is where I rank how the 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, and 2015 Beach Ball Classic teams will be in 2020. Yes, some teams have been in every Beach Ball Classic from 2015 to 2019, but also the deal is when I do rank them, I rank them from like 2017 has a lot of good teams for next year, in my opinion. 2015 does not have that great of teams for next year, which is what we're going to be doing today. So if you like this kind of content on the channel and want to see 2016 soon, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you will get notified when I upload. And if you're wondering, like, if you've had a team that's been in the Beach Ball Classic for the last few years, and you're wondering how good are they going to be in 2020, you might want to watch this video. This did take a lot of research, so if you could like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, it does really help the channel. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So your 2015 teams are Shadow Mountain from Arizona, the St. James Sharks, who are located really close to Socastee. You should know Socastee because they've been in all five Beach Ball Classics that we're going to be talking about in this series. And Bartow, who is another team from Florida, they finished 3 in Florida last year. You also have the Polka Dots, who are from West Virginia. You have St. Edward, who is from Ohio. Seton Hall Prep, which is a pretty good team. I think they could have a decent team. I just don't know what kind of team they're going to have. Next, you have St. John's College Prep, who was in the 2019 Beach Ball Classic. I don't know why they have to put College Prep on their name, but they do. Next is East Jackson, who is from Georgia. Socastee, Myrtle Beach, both from Myrtle Beach. Mullins is from Myrtle Beach. Mustang is from Oklahoma. You have Mater Dei, who is from California. St. Francis from Georgia. Moeller from Ohio. And Mount Verde from Florida. Now let's go ahead and get into these rankings. Starting off at number 16 in these rankings at number 17, there's actually 17 teams. I don't know why, but there is 17 teams. Starting off at number 17 is the Socastee Braves. They're going to have a lot of people coming back from their 2019 team. They just never have a really good team, and I think they're going to be number 17. Number 16 is Mullins, another South Carolina team. Next at number 15 is St. James Sharks. They will be losing a lot of seniors, and they didn't even have a great team last year to have a lot of seniors. They are rivals with Socastee, as I said, but they both are not very good, usually. 2015 was the only Beach Ball Classic St. James has been in. I just have to put them low on here. They're not that good of a team. Next is, at number 14, is Seton Hall Pirates. They are from West Orange, New Jersey. I predict they won't be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. If they don't have a good team, they're not going to be in it. Number 13 is Mustang. Mustang had a down season last year, had a huge roster last year. They had 30 players on their roster. I think they're going to have another down season next season. I predict they won't be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. Number 12 is Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Their key returners will be Aiden Hickman, which was one of their big three last year. Trevor Morgan and Xavier Martin will be their key returners. Some of the seniors that they will lose will be Emory Knox and James Marquez. At number 11 is Polka from West Virginia. I'm not sure what kind of team they will have in 2020. That was the main reason why they were not a candidate for me to put in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic, even though I think they could be competitive. They're from West Virginia and were one of the better teams in West Virginia last year. I think they were maybe top 15. Number 12 is St. John's. They, just like St. Francis, were in the 2019 Beach Ball Classic. St. John's could be a candidate to be in the Beach Ball Classic. They have never won the Beach Ball Classic, but have been runner-up twice in 2015 when they lost to Mount Verde and the team that had Ben Simmons, in 2019 to Dorman. They will lose senior John Square, who was their best player last year. I think some of their good returners could fill that hole. Number 9 is East Jackson. I think East Jackson is a super underrated team for next year. They are another team on here from Georgia. They will only lose 2 seniors from last season. I think the returners will be very good. I think R.J. White, their point guard for next year, could definitely break out. Number 8 is Shadow Mountain. This is a team from Arizona, just like Millennium. They finished number 49 in all of Arizona last year. I did not predict they would be in the Beach Ball Classic, even though I would not be surprised to see them in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. Number 7 is St. Edward. This is another team from Ohio. They last year were the number 1 team in Ohio. I did not predict they would be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic, even though they have been in it 4 times, I think. Number 6 is St. Francis. This team was in the 2019 Beach Ball Classic, and they are another team from Georgia. I predicted they will be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. Next season, they will lose. From last season, they will lose second best player, who was a senior, DeJuan Odom, who was their point guard. But they will have some good returners led by Justinian Holt, who is one of the top prospects in next year's senior class. Next, at number 5 is Huff. This is a North Carolina team. I predict they won't be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. Their key returners will be Max Crawford, Ryan Verzo, and Stephen Bloodworth. Now, at number 4 is Bartow. This team, just like Mount Verde, is from Florida. They finished number 3 in all of Florida in their 2019-2020 season. They are another candidate that could be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic, but I don't think they will be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. Some key returns will be Walter Clayton, Tyron Smith, Dathan Davis. Some seniors that are going to be gone that were important to their team's success last year will be Elijah Williams and Joshua Simmons. Next at number 3 is Mater Dei. Now, I did not realize that the best player from last year was a senior, so that's why they're so high. I think a lot of teams can be higher than them. They're going to lose their best player, but they still do have... They are one of the best teams in California. I think they are arguably a top 25 team for next season if they had their best player. I predicted they will be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. I don't know about that. Next team is Moeller. They are from Ohio. They were the team I picked, a team that I picked to be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. They were in the 2017 Beach Ball Classic, and that was the year they had Jackson Hayes on their team. Some key returners will be Damian Creighton Jr., who I think is bound to break out. Tyrell Davis, Alex Williams. Key losses will be Maxwell Land. Next, at number 1 is Mount Verde Academy. Mount Verde will have some key transfers coming in from other schools. I predict they will be in the 2020 Beach Ball Classic. They have won the Beach Ball Classic 2 years, 2015 to 2017. The record in 2015 was 4-0. So obviously they won the Beach Ball Classic. Some key returners will be Langston Love, Derek Whitehead, who's got an offer from Duke, Ryan Nimhard. Their key transfers led by Jalen Duran, who's a number 3 in all of the sophomore class. And some key losses will be Cade Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, Moses Moody, and Dayron Sharp. And that's going to be the end of this video. If you like this kind of content on the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you will get notified whenever I upload. And like this video if you want to see 2016 maybe soon, maybe in a week, maybe 2, I don't know. Or maybe even the next video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and I will be back with more videos soon.